So welcome to the spoiler review.
Spoiler.
This is spoilers. You know.
Spoiler one. Remember, it's a spoiler. Spoiler. I don't know how many times you gotta warn you, but there you go.
Do not want to be spoiled. If you want to enjoy this movie without going into knowing what's going on.
Yeah, we're gonna go in.
If you've been staying off the threads, the social medias, all of that, then you don't want to watch this video.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty in-depth of the movie. We're going to go over the movie from beginning to end. I mean, not every single part.
Yeah, that's the main talking points for it.
A lot of big
shit.
A lot of big parts to the movie that if you don't like being spoiled, you're going to be upset if you watch this. So, last warning, this is the spoiler review of Demon Slayer.
Yep.
Infinity Train.
And let's get into it.
Let's do it! Now going back to the beginning.
Man, the demon's a train, man.
Yeah, the demon, I didn't pick up on
train.
this. The demon that Tanjiro and Inosuke are fighting, Tanjiro chops his head off, and you're like, oh,
yeah.
That was pretty quick actually,
So
but I know he's not dead.
So, for the Demon Slayers themselves, for the whole crew, plus Rengoku, he puts them to sleep, and he hires these 4 assassins. Well, they're just really kids.
Yeah, and they're all sick and dying, and they want to they want to die. They want to be with their family.
Yeah,
and die,
so the demons allow people to have like the best dreams possible.
Yeah,
Pretty much like whatever you wish for, it allows you to just have that dream, and he's able to have other people go into the dreams, and
you
pretty
can
much
manipulate your dream any way.
And so they have he says that they're the main person that's having the dream. So like Tanjiro, for instance, he has like a field around him, so his dream will always be centered around him. Yeah. But if another person comes in, they're able to move in that field and get to the edge of it. So there's like a little wall, and if you're able to break that wall, you could start going into like the soul field.
Yeah.
I think he called it something like that, the mind field or something like that.
There's like a little sphere in there, which is like their...
That's your soul.
Yeah, I guess it's
orb.
their soul.
Yeah,
it's like a soul orb, and once they stab it, I guess you die.
Die, pretty much, yeah.
So that's what the main villain in the movie was trying to have these 4 kids do to Rengoku, Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu.
Yeah.
So what's cool, though, with Rengoku... The girl found his and was about to stab it, and as she was about to do it, Rengoku, in the real world, just picked her up. His eyes were still closed, like he was still sleeping, but he was choking the shit out of her, and she's like, Jesus Christ, this guy's this strong, he's still sleeping. Yeah, man. Like his observation is amazing, is what she was saying. Like she's like, holy crap. So Rengoku's good, so you don't got to worry about him. But we're worried about Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. Yeah. And when Zenitsu realized somebody wasn't his, all of a sudden Nezuko was gone, the surroundings were gone, and it was pitch black.
So also, I forgot to mention that their soul fields like represent kind of like who they are as people. So when the girl entered Rengoku's soul field, the whole field was just on fire and hot. Like a burning passion. Yep. And so when she got in there, it was so boiling hot that she had to hurry up. And so when what was it, a dude that got to Zenitsu's, or was it a girl?
Yeah, all of them.
I think it was a dude that was in Zenitsu's.
Yeah, he was freaked out.
Yeah, because it was pitch black in Zenitsu's soul field.
Zenitsu was creepy as hell.
Yeah,
but
I think
it was funny.
It represents him because everything's just pure black because he's usually always asleep when he's fighting.
Yeah.
And so he's unconscious, so everything's kind of like, like always a dream for him.
But he had like that psychotic anime look on his face. Like, what are you doing in here? Only Nezuko should be in here with me.
And he just started chasing the dude around.
Yeah, he kept disappearing and popping up behind the guy. And the guy just kept getting freaked out. And so throughout that, Zenitsu's just chasing him throughout the whole thing. Hilarious. So that was pretty much Zenitsu's.
And then Tanjiro, the reason why Tanjiro started catching
Inosuke, then Tanjiro. Because Inosuke, do they even show Inosuke?
I don't think they show Inosuke. I think Inosuke just got woken up.
I think they did, but the person, I don't think, came close to finding Inosuke's. But then,
no. He found the person because he started chasing him.
Inosuke?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he started chasing them.
Oh, yeah, he did. He's like, what are you doing in here? Yeah, all right.
He started chasing them around and shit.
So Inosuke and Zenitsu and Rengoku were all fine with those people trying to kill them.
Yeah.
Now we get to Tanjiro.
And Tanjiro, was very tough to get out because he's with his family, and his family pretty much it just picks up as if he had just left to get wood and come back, and instead of him finding them dead, they're all there waiting for him. Like, oh, he took so long, and he's still in his Demon Slayer gear and all that. He still has his swords.
But
with
I
him.
think he starts slowly losing it and doesn't notice it.
That all his
Yeah,
gears,
like
and
his
swords?
sword. Yeah, he started like losing it. I think like even Nezuko. He's like, "Where's Nezuko?"
Yeah.
In the box.
Yeah, he started really falling deep into the dream.
Yeah, that's.
And then he starts doing chores around the house, and then he goes to.
Yeah, he's just going on as life would
Yeah.
if that Michael Jackson demon never killed him.
Yeah, the smooth criminal coming into his life. So he's doing chores and he's bringing the bucket of water to the river, and as he's looking into the river, thinking about his family, himself pops in as a reflection, telling him he has to wake up.
Yeah, like it pulled him in.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he's like, "You gotta
Like,
wake
you
up.
gotta
This
wake
is
up."
a dream.
Yeah, yeah.
You're in trouble." Like his conscience like warned him.
Yeah.
It seemed like. And then that's when he started realizing, like, yeah, what the
Yeah,
hell
not
is going
supposed to
on?
be.
My family's dead.
Even though he was completely conscious of knowing that he's in a dream, he still couldn't wake up.
Yeah.
And so now he's just kind of like,
And he was just so happy
Yeah.
in the dream. You really
Mhm.
felt for him
Yeah.
because that's when you first see him find his family murdered, it was brutal.
pretty tough.
It was really brutal.
yeah, he was
But,
breaking down.
and
crying.
just think about it. It was all children of all ages
Yeah.
too. Like Jesus Christ,
Mhm.
these demons are heartless. But
Heartless,
yeah, you felt bad for Tanjiro, but then he started trying to come out of it, trying to figure out ways to get out. So he had. You get to see a really sad goodbye to his family because he knew he couldn't stay there.
He
His
started
one
running.
little brother ran up crying to him.
Like,
saying,
why are you leaving
"Tanjiro,
us?
don't leave."
Don't leave us. You
He's
just
like,
got
"Sorry,
here,"
I
and all
got
that.
to, even though I want to stay,
Yeah.
I got to go." So,
Yeah, right before he's running away, he runs into Nezuko. The last stop. And Nezuko's completely fine, not transformed into a demon.
Yep.
And then almost gets him. He almost is.
yeah, the
goes-
demon was trying to
Yeah.
sucker him into staying there,
Yeah.
but Tanjiro was able to fight it and
Yeah.
realized, like, I need
It's
to
not,
get
it's
out
not
of here.
real. And then, he's running through the forest.
And then he bumps into a wall, which is the end of the dream world. And then that's, if you watch the non-spoiler,
Mhm.
that's when you see a glimpse of his father,
Yeah.
like smoke came up, and then you see his dad standing there, and he just tells him he has to use his sword.
Yeah.
And then he
the
disappears.
exit is always next to you. And
Yeah.
he just comes up with the idea that, hey,
Whenever you're dreaming,
if you die, you
how
wake
do you
up.
wake up?
Yeah.
Yeah. When you die in a dream, don't you always wake up?
Yeah.
That's happened
right.
to
Well,
me
right before
a
you
few
die,
times.
you wake up.
Yeah, that like, or you fall out of something and wake up.
Yeah.
But yeah, he realized that, yeah, like when you die in a dream, you wake up
Yep.
startled.
So he takes out his knife and
According to the version he watched in
according to my version,
Japan.
he takes out his knife and he just slices his throat and
Yeah.
wakes up instantly.
And he was the first one to wake up.
But because we didn't get to this point, the person that was sent to assassinate him does enter his soul field,
Yeah.
and he gets into Tanjiro's soul field, and he realizes that it's all just like a calm sea,
Yeah,
like
that,
bright clouds in the sky,
he
and
was
it's-
such a pure-hearted
yeah.
soul.
that he even had like little, I guess what do you call them?
Little like there, he had little like I don't know,
Spirits? It was like spirits
little
in there.
pieces of his soul showing
Yeah, showing the
this
guy, oh,
kid
you looking
where
for the orb,
his
right? Yeah, it's
main
right here.
soul sphere
Yeah.
or orb is,
hmm
and the kid just couldn't believe it. And
Yeah,
he was like,
it's like such a beautiful
he
soul.
couldn't do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
he just couldn't believe.
Started
how-
breaking
how-
down, crying.
Yeah.
It was pretty good to show how good of a guy Tanjiro really is. But we've always known that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Tanjiro wakes up first, and he's trying to figure out how to get everybody up. And
Yeah, and he can't wake. He's having trouble waking people up. Then he sees. See what the main villain did was tied how these people were
Mhm.
getting in. I don't know if we said this. How
No, no.
these kids were getting in their dreams. They had to connect a rope from their wrist.
Yeah, but they
to
couldn't
a
touch them,
dreaming
but they
wrist.
still had to tie
Yeah,
them.
they couldn't touch them, and then that's how they were able to go into
Yeah.
who's ever dreams. So Tanjiro, I think, tells Nezuko to burn all the ropes.
Yeah, he burns all the ropes, and
Yeah,
then
they
that
burn
pretty
all
much
the
brings the
ropes
tether
off.
to them.
I
And
think
then,
Zenitsu just was still knocked out, but
Yeah.
this is when everybody starts waking up, and as that's happening, Tanjiro senses where the main demon is
Yeah.
on the train and goes up, and then that's when Tanjiro meets him and realizes, like, oh, you're the one that's doing this, so every time Tanjiro goes to attack this demon, the demon, every time he does that, and he has the mouth on the hand.
Anytime you look
sleep.
into the demon's eyes.
Yeah, and it tells you to sleep and it knocks you out. So Tanjiro, being the very intelligent person that he is, keeps like, I gotta keep killing myself every time he puts me in the dream.
He gets put back into it the first time, and now his family is cursing him for letting them die. And
every time he goes into a dream, it seems to get worse and worse.
Immediately he realized, oh, I'm back in the dream world. I gotta get out of here quick. And then he kills himself in the dream, wakes back up, starts fighting the demon, and then the demon can't believe it. And they're fighting.
Yeah, the demon's like, geez, I never seen anybody with such a strong willpower.
Yeah. And so each time the demon will try to put him to sleep, he'll instantly wake back up and start fighting him again. And then eventually he cuts the demon's head off.
Yep. And then Tanjiro's, like, it was real early in the movie, too. You're like, there's no way he's dead already.
Yeah.
And then that's when we find out that the demon, that's not his actual body. It's just like a part of him.
Yeah.
His actual body, ready, is the damn train.
Yeah.
The whole train is the demon. So it's like, oh, okay, now the name of the movie makes sense now.
Infinite Train, because they live on infinitely if people keep getting in there. So they start fighting, and then Rengoku wakes up next.
Well, Tanjiro, the demon, he has, like, you know how Venom and Carnage, they can have their symbiote, like, shoot out in tentacles? That's what this demon kind of starts doing, and a bunch of them start coming out everywhere, and it's just too much to handle for Tanjiro, and then...
that's when Inosuke comes in.
Yeah, Rengoku, I think, this is when Rengoku bumps into Tanjiro again, and this is where we get the plan. Yeah. So, Rengoku, throughout the train, inside the train, as I said, those tentacles stuff coming out of the demon is trying to eat all the humans that are knocked out sleeping, and Rengoku's just chopping everything up and destroying shit, and Zenitsu's doing it too as he's still sleeping. Nezuko's trying to do it.
Also, forgot to tell that the kids, once Tanjiro wakes up and all the kids are woken up, he because I think they're still asleep, but once he breaks the tether, the kids wake up. Because they couldn't destroy the soul orbs. And he knocks them all up. So that's why I'm with the kids.
That's right. That too. That was more in the beginning before everybody else woke up. He had to knock them all out.
Yeah, he knocked them all. So they're out of the picture.
Besides the one that was in Tanjiro's dream, because he saw how good of a person he was. He just was like, I'm not fighting you. I'm not going to bother.
Yeah. And then, they're having to protect the people on the train. And there's like 8 different carts in the train. And so...
Yep.
It's a lot for them to handle because the tentacles are all at once trying to take out people.
Thank God Rengoku was there because he's doing it like it's a daily thing he does, which it probably is. But
he left it to Tanjiro to fight the demon on the train.
Yeah, he told him and Inosuke to go fight the demon and take care of that. So Tanjiro and Inosuke jump up to the top of the train, and then they're starting to figure out where, because they need to find where this demon's neck is so they can chop his head off.
Chop his head off.
And they're trying to figure out where it is on the train, then they realize it's up by where the conductor is.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah, and it's like under in the floor of the train.
Yeah.
So every time they get near it, the demon just goes crazy with all these tentacles.
Yeah, tentacles will cover up the vulnerable part of his neck, and then they all get like engulfed into like the heart, I guess you call it.
Yeah.
And they start fighting, and the demon starts putting eyes everywhere for Tanjiro.
And Tanjiro just keeps.
So anytime he looks, he just falls asleep, and he starts cutting his neck until he falls into like a loop to where the demon.
Well, before that, Tanjiro tries to tell. Well, not tries to. He tells Inosuke, "Be careful because he's going to keep putting you to sleep."
Yeah.
And then Inosuke, I don't know if he said anything, but we're like, Inosuke, are you fucking listening? Because it seemed like Inosuke didn't pay attention.
The demon couldn't
think he's getting put to sleep. But as that's happening, as you were saying, this part, Tanjiro's starting to...
he falls into a loop. But Inosuke isn't able to be put to sleep because it can't affect his mask because the demon doesn't know where to look at him. So the demon has to look into your eyes as well.
So it's a good thing that he wears that
stupid mask. So he never gets put to sleep, and he just keeps fighting But yeah, Tanjiro starts falling into a loop while he's fighting off the tentacles, and
he starts mistaking the real world
Yeah,
for a
he
dream.
almost cuts himself in real life.
Thank God Inosuke was
Yeah.
like, hey, don't get too,
don't fall
let
for
your
the
mind
tricks.
get screwed up by this. And then Tanjiro's like, oh shit, almost ended up really killing myself, Jesus. Christmas. But this was something I really loved about the movie, was that Inosuke and Tanjiro were like the main characters, and they were both teaming up trying to defeat this demon. I love that aspect to the movie. I thought it was great. I like how they had a lot of
Chemistry?
like a lot of time on screen.
Okay.
Like how they were like more of the main characters of the movie. So I like, even though Tanjiro always is, but I liked how Inosuke
got some screen time.
Yeah, he had a really big part in
Got
the
some
movie. So all you
development,
Inosuke fans, you're gonna probably love this movie as well. Plus, he does something else that's real badass. So everything's starting to get a little too crazy. Like Zenitsu and Nezuko are getting kind of strung up by these tentacles, and Rengoku's still trying to.
He's defending like 5 carts of the trade
he's just
by himself. So
I think Zenitsu and Nezuko just had one or two carts to deal with, and then Rengoku, the badass he is, was defending the rest of them.
Yeah.
So now everything's just getting like too much. I think the demon's realizing that Inosuke and Tanjiro are getting closer to destroying him.
Yeah.
So he just starts going crazy with the tentacles. But then Tanjiro and Inosuke realize they have to time something in order to chop his neck off. They found where his neck was, so what Inosuke had to do was chop up, I think, all the tentacles that were coming out, right? Oh, yeah, because the tentacles kept covering where his neck was.
Yeah.
So Inosuke went in there with one big move and just cleared it all out. And then Tanjiro's like, they both agreed that's what they had to do in order to kill him. After Inosuke did that, Tanjiro jumped in there, chopped his freaking neck off.
Yeah.
Bam. No more infinite train.
Train crashes.
They saved the day. The train, comes off the tracks.
Yeah.
Crashes, flips, and everything. And
but none of this is.
didn't Tanjiro get a bit injured? Like something stabbed him off the train or something?
Yeah, as he was trying to stab the neck, I think.
Yeah.
I think he got stabbed or something like that.
Something. I don't know if it was like debris that stabbed him or if it was the demon, but Tanjiro got he got pretty messed up. I think Zenitsu and Nezuko were fine.
Yeah, everybody else was fine.
Inosuke was fine, and Rengoku was fine.
Yeah,
so
fine.
we're at this part, and you think it's the end of the movie, but there's still like 30 minutes left of the movie. So we're like, there's got to be more to it. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you see some demon pop
You
up.
gotta get his name. What's his demon's name?
Yeah, this demon I really liked. So far, that I gotta say that's my favorite villain
Like
in Demon Slayer as of right now. He was really, really freaking badass. But yeah, as he looks up, the name of that demon. Now, you guys know the main demon that killed Tanjiro's family. He has his 12 minion demons that are below him. You have numbers 1 through 12. The lower numbers, 1 through 6, are the stronger of those 12 demons. The higher numbers are the weaker ones, and 7 through 12 are the weaker ones. The train demon, that was number 7, so now they're all wiped out.
Yeah.
Now it's just the 6 lower numbers, the strongest ones. So number 4 was the one that popped up, and
Yeah, the 4 strongest demon.
yeah, you know, at this point, Tanjiro, that whole crew, not counting Rengoku, you know they're not ready for these demons.
The instant they sensed them, they knew.
Yeah, you know if they went to fight them, that demon probably would have just killed them all.
Instantly.
They're not fully trained yet, even though they learned that new breathing technique towards the end of season 1. You just know they're no match for this guy. So Rengoku knew this was his fight right here, because Rengoku didn't really have a one-on-one fight with anybody. So
you don't have a Hashira available inside of the movie without seeing the fight.
Yeah. So this was the big
that was coming.
one-on-one fight that, if you're an anime fan like myself, this is the type of fights I love in anime.
The big battle.
Classic Dragon Ball stuff, Naruto fights, One Piece, stuff like that. So now Rengoku and this demon are starting to go at it, and Jesus, these guys
the
are
demon name is Enmu.
really... What happened?
Enmu is his name.
Enmu?
Yeah, Enmu.
Enmu. Sorry, we were mistaken. Enmu is the train demon, and then the one that Rengoku is fighting, his name is Akaza or Akaza. So there we go.
Yeah.
These two are moving so quick. I don't even think like Tanjiro
Yeah.
and them can catch up with how
Mm-hmm.
with how quick
Lightning
they're moving.
fast. Lightning fast.
The fight was amazing to
Mhm.
watch. It was a really great fight.
Yeah.
But these two are really going at it. And this demon, his demon art is
Able to like push air.
yeah, like when he punches, he uses the air and just
Yeah.
it's a force.
It reminds you of kind of how like Deku is when he was first learning how to
Yep,
use all
yep.
my powers. Like he would break a finger and burst of air, like just hitting the air enough was just
Yeah.
send a gust of wind
Or
towards
at
people.
the end of season 4, the girl who makes like all their equipment,
Yeah.
she made him like something new to use
Yeah,
his
they would
ability like
focus
that.
in on the
So that's how this demon's ability was, which is a really cool ability.
yeah.
But
It's rather simple, but very very effective.
as they're fighting, you could tell that even Rengoku is starting to struggle a
Yeah,
little bit,
'cause-
and you're like, "Holy shit, Rengoku's Ashira. How's he having this much trouble?" And these lower 6, the stronger demons from the Smooth Criminal Michael Jackson demon, they kill Hashiras all the time.
Yeah.
I think this demon specifically went there to get another Hashira kill under his belt. And
Yeah.
he said he had like 20-something Hashiras
Because
that he killed.
for you to become a Hashira, either you got to go through the Hashira training, or you have to kill one of these lower 6, which is extremely hard. So these demons take pride in taking out Hashira because Hashira is one of the strongest demon slayers out there.
And the
are
Michael
constantly
Jackson
coming after them.
demon loves that.
Yeah.
When one of his demons kill
Yeah.
Hashiras.
Yeah. So when he pops in there, they're fighting, and Rengoku's doing damage, but the demon is so strong that he's able to regenerate limbs because Rengoku's cutting off. He's
yeah.
throwing all types of different breathing moves at him, and the demon is taking licks, but he's not getting affected really. So
Yeah. And
he's always fun at fighting at 100%, and he's slowly just bringing down Rengoku throughout the whole
yeah,
fight.
he busts him open real bad, or
Yeah.
busts open his eye. His eyes
Mhm.
covered in blood. So
Yeah.
now you
So-
know he probably lost half his vision because the blood's probably blinding his one eye.
hmm
And you're like, geez, Rengoku's starting to get beaten up, and it's
Yeah.
it's sad seeing that happen. And then we get towards the finale of the fight,
hmm
and
The
What do you
entire
do?
time, the demon is trying to recruit Rengoku because he's like, "Yo, you're very strong.
yeah,
We seeing a lot of potential in you, and if you just cross over and you just keep training with me for a couple years, you could be stronger than me. You could be probably one of the strongest demons that be under us right now." And
you could tell Rengoku took a bit of offense to that
Yeah.
too.
yeah,
He's like, you
100%.
piece of crap.
right,
He's like, I will never join demons.
Of
I will
course.
always be
Of course.
a ghost slayer.
ghost killing teams. Like,
Oh, a ghost killer.
yeah, of course, Rengoku's not gonna fall for that. So
But after that, this is when you see them both like pull out their big moves.
Yeah.
And what did Rengoku, I guess, miss?
no, he hits him. He just the demon was
They
able
just
to
hit
cover.
each other.
Yeah,
But the thing is, when Rengoku hit the demon, it wasn't as bad
yeah,
as
because
when the demon hit Rengoku.
they got the healing factor that
yeah, he
just allows them
punched.
to recover so fast.
He punched a hole right
Right
through
through, yeah.
Rengoku, right here, right through his damn body, and you're
Mhm.
like, oh man.
I think it's over. But that willpower that Rengoku has allowed him to
But
still
as
be
he
alive.
did that, I think his arm kind of got stuck.
No, he just held it in there. Then
Well,
Rengoku
then
kind of
Rengoku had his other arm.
he's like, all right,
He
well,
was
you
trying to
gotta-
get
Yeah.
away from Rengoku, and he couldn't.
Mhm.
And Rengoku had
Pretty
his
much.
one arm, the other arm was
He's
stuck.
using his guts to kind of just like force him
Yeah, and
to stay in there.
Rengoku's like, I'm
It's
gonna
pretty-
kill you
yeah.
before I die.
Yeah,
And Rengoku chops at his neck, and he's starting to slowly chop through this demon's neck.
Mhm.
He keeps getting closer and closer. The sun's starting to rise slowly, so
Yeah.
the demon's freaking out, and he's
He's
trying
like,
to
"Alright, I
figure
gotta
out.
get out of here
Yeah, he's
quick."
trying to figure out how to get the hell out of there. And as Rengoku's about to finish him off, the demon rips his own arms off
Yeah.
and just dips off and
Mhm.
runs away. And Tanjiro just loses it
Yeah,
and starts
starts
running
running
after
after
him,
him.
calling him a coward.
yeah,
And the demon's like, I'm not a coward, you idiot. Don't you realize the sun's rising?
yeah.
And Tanjiro just, after he gets his new sword,
Yeah.
freaking throws it at him
the
and
demon.
stabs him like around the
Yeah,
shoulder
stabs him
area.
right through the shoulder. But of course, that doesn't really affect the demon.
Nah, and the demon just dips
Runs
off
off with
into
it.
the woods, and you're like, damn, he got
Very
away,
tough.
that son of a beep.
Yeah.
And I know in the anime, Tanjiro's gonna go ham
Yeah.
on that demon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then we go back to this is where it gets really sad. There's a few sad parts in the movie. That's why we're saying you're gonna feel all types of
Yeah,
emotions.
it's a roller coaster for sure. And
But
then,
then, we go
Tanjiro
back.
gets back to the Rengoku, and Rengoku's pretty much just talking to them. Everybody starts like crying a little bit,
Yeah.
tearing up, saying he's gonna be okay. But Rengoku knows this is it, and he starts talking to him. He's like,
They
hey.
all know it, but you could tell like Tanjiro couldn't accept it.
Yeah, they didn't want to accept it. So he starts talking to him. He's giving them words of encouragement. And the sun's rising up, and they just start breaking down. And then eventually, you just kind of see Rengoku just drift off. And that was it.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
didn't expect him to die. He said he read the manga, so
I got
he knew
spoiled
he was
by
going
it.
to die.
Yeah, I got spoiled by that.
So that was a bit of a shock seeing a character die that early
Mhm.
into the series. Even though we didn't know much about Rengoku, I felt for him as a
Yeah.
character,
he's still dope.
and
Still
it was sad seeing him
Yeah.
die already because I felt like we could have learned, or
yeah,
our little crew, Tanjiro and them, could have learned a lot more from
yeah.
Rengoku.
Especially because he has the fire breathing technique. It could have really
Yeah, and
helped out
I
Tanjiro.
believe he's the only Hashira who knows the fire.
Yeah, one of the few left. Well, I think doesn't he have like the brothers
Yeah.
as well?
Oh,
He got
yeah,
the
that's
brothers
right, that's right.
That's trying
And,
to train into it. So
Yeah, so after Rengoku dies, there's a crow there, and you know how crows carry
Yeah.
messages for demon slayers.
yeah, so
We start
spreading-
going to every Hashira.
Yeah,
and-
start spreading the word of that.
Yeah, and
Rengoku
they're like, oh, so he's dead.
yeah,
So they all know that Rengoku passed away, and then we go to the leader of the demon slayers, and he gets notified about it too. So
Yeah.
pretty sad ending.
yeah, pretty.
But
pretty bad.
after that, Tanjiro made a promise with him and his friends because they all can't believe how strong that
yeah,
that
the
demon
gap,
was.
the gap between them is ocean wide.
Yeah,
Ocean
so,
wide.
so they all made a pact
Yeah.
to get stronger, so they can defeat those demons and
Mhm.
kill them.
Yeah,
So I think that's how it pretty much ended, right?
yeah, that's pretty much it after that.
Yeah, they made that pact, and then the movie was over, and it
I
was.
think I think they get another mission at the end, right? They think
Probably.
Tanjiro gets another mission to go
You know,
somewhere.
they
to
always
kind of
get-
set up season 2.
Right after they almost die, they
Yeah.
always send them right to a new mission. It's
Yeah.
like, geez, they can't get a day break
Can't
or
get a break.
something?
So yeah, he gets a new mission to go somewhere. I think he has to go to like some tower. I think it's like a tower next.
Oh, yeah, and then
Forgot what
that's
it's
how
called.
season 2 is
Season 2
probably going
is
to
gonna
start.
start,
And hopefully season 2 comes out this year, because
Mhm.
waiting for the movie took forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's-
if we didn't go to Japan to see it, we'd
Yeah,
still
man.
be waiting to see it. But yeah, that is that's Demon Slayer Infinite
Mhm.
Train.
Super dope, man.
Yeah, I loved it. I'd give it a 9 too. He gave it an 8.59
Yeah.
as well. It's out of all anime movies I've seen,
Yeah.
it's probably one of my favorites. I really did
Mhm.
like the way this movie turned out. I just loved this series.
Yeah.
This was kind of like to me, it was a surprising series that came out of nowhere, and you're like, "Holy crap, this is a good,
Really good.
a good anime."
Really good. Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't seen it, it should be hitting U.S. theaters soon.
Yep.
Probably come out on Blu-ray
Yeah.
shortly after that. Which
Even though
I
we
can't
already
wait.
seen it, we're gonna probably go see it again in theaters
Yeah,
just to
yeah.
support. There's definitely got to support good animes like this,
Yeah,
especially in the
I
U.S.
always do by buying the Blu-ray.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
Cool.
I give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I want to watch it again,
yeah,
but I want to watch the English dub next time I watch it again, which will be the Blu-ray.
yeah,
But yeah, that is our video. That is also a different type of video we did, an anime movie review. Maybe
Mhm.
we might review maybe the One Piece anime, even though the manga is further ahead.
yeah. Way ahead.
Yeah, we might try to review more like anime type
Anime
stuff
related
as well.
stuff. You
Maybe
might
movies and
Try
stuff
and play
like
some
that.
more anime games and stuff.
Yeah. So let us know if you like the
Yeah,
video, if you
let's-
want us to continue doing this stuff. Let's see how long the video was. Yes, close to an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, let us know what you thought
Like,
about the movie if
comment,
you've seen it.
and subscribe.
What's your favorite part in the movie if you've seen it? Let us know.
Yeah, be sure to share this video as well. I don't
Yeah.
think there's that many reviews of the
Yeah.
Demon Slayer movie on YouTube, so help share
Share
the video.
Share the video around, man. Tell your friends. Tell your mom, dad.
Yeah, we got a bunch of we got some videos in the making as well.
Mhm.
There's still the egg Russian roulette one that we did with the darts that I need to edit.
Yeah.
We got the new the new Xbox Series 1 that we're gonna destroy.
We're gonna destroy the hell out of that, man.
And yeah, there's some other videos we're gonna come up with as well. So stay tuned to the channel, and hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you later, dude.
Thanks for watching,
There's
guys.
no way.
Dude, there's no way.